that's, I mean, champion is pretty good for that. And, you know, and I'm thankful for that. I'm just making sure I'm making my right moves here in doing this because, you know, one, it's been a hellacious year for me, dude. Like, horrible. Like, I mean, she got married 7 days later.
God damn.
I mean,
She didn't waste no time, did she?
and I knew that was coming.
Fucking ink didn't even dry on the paper. Shit.
And everybody's like, what? And I think everybody sees
That shit been going on for a while, for a hot minute, and they got married that fast.
Oh, well, there's more to it. It's not like she's slept with one dude. She was sleeping with
Ah, damn.
yeah, bro. I mean, but I didn't want to like ruin her life or anything because my kid still needs a mom.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So, and she's gonna play it out like she plays it out anyways. I'm just to the point where she's coming back for the equity, and I'm just like, that's fine because if we sit here next year, we're running the risk of both losing out of the house. The markets are unpredictable, and for me to go down to a 5.6 and just say fuck it and take the cut with it all, and then you know, I mean, worst case scenario is they take a good portion of it, but you're telling me I'm gonna be okay, so I ain't gonna worry about it.
Yeah, your Social Security is protected. Yeah, I mean, you don't ever pay taxes. You already paid taxes on that money when you had a job and was earning that money towards Social Security, so it's already been taxed. That'd be like double dipping.
Gotcha. It's just weird because now I don't know if anything's changed, but it says like a certain portion of the payments could be taxed, and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense because even the CPA was like, you may end up with all the money. So I was like, oh, so, but I'm having to make this move right now, and just just because for me, if I have 92,000 in the bank, and then they come back and say like I have to pay them, let's just say worst case scenario 40, which I'm not going to have to do, it's still got 50 left over, and that 50 should pay for any taxes that I would owe next year. You see, so social ain't gonna come for all of them, you know.
Yeah.
I just the worst part about it is you know, I've read so many things that personal injury claim is okay, and I've read that over and over and over again. I'm just reporting it to them within a year. That way they have it on file. And I asked the lady, so could they take my benefits? She said no. She said what they would do is just take a little bit out, and then it would go back to normal. And I said no. Okay. So if I have to pay them something through taxes, that's what I don't think they're gonna take it away. As I said again, for $5,000. So I don't know. You know.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, man. So you think I should just go ahead and buy this bitch?
Yeah. Ah, shit, man. It's a rough one.
It is a rough one. It's a rough one. Because the problem is she's held this up and lowering the price to sell it because she didn't know. Because I told her, I said, if we lower it another 15,000 or 10, 15,000, I said, hey, you do realize that when I lower this 15,000, you are not going to, you're going to make less than what I'm offering the equity in right now, which you already put into it, which is half the equity. Because you only get about 15 back. I'm offering you 17.5. And she understands that, but she wants an appraisal because she's trying to get that little extra.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to do it out of pocket. Hopefully appraisal does the next 2 weeks and I'll own this bitch by the beginning of next year. Then I can move forward with my life, you know.
Yeah. How long y'all been divorced? That she's just now coming around to wanting money?
We split everything down the center, 50-50 custody. She kept hers, I kept mine. And dude, if I wouldn't have had social this year, you got room for it, I would have been fucked. We've been divorced since August.
Damn. That seems like kind of a long time for her to come around all of a sudden wanting money for something that y'all already should have took care of.
Well, in the divorce decree it states that we sell the house and split the proceeds. We put the house on the market before we got divorced, and I kind of fought with her back and forth because you got to go to a mediator. We had to, in the decree it says you got to go to a mediator, so she's been trying to stall this because she doesn't have to make payments on it after December 31st. Okay. But she still wants to be on it. I
got you. Tracking.
So I'm stuck in the position of, okay, if she stays on it, then any equity I put into it, she still can get, and it's stupid. But I was like, might as well
Oh. Oh, all right, I'm back with y'all. Sorry about that. Buddy having a crisis. Give me a call. How y'all doing this morning? I'm just screwing around. I got the kids at school finally and get to have my free time. Kid free time is great. So any of y'all ever play something called Space Citizen or Star Citizen, I think it's called? I'm looking at wanting to try that out. It seemed pretty cool, like a pretty cool game, like kind of like this, but just with outer space. Damn it! I should have went and made. No, well, I'll come back to it. Just another Monday streaming. It's fucking awesome being retired, being able to be my own boss and do my own thing. Ten out of 10, I'd recommend it. Now if this dang lag would stop rubber banding me, I'd be alright. Red ring, come on. Where the hell's it going? Oh, god dang it.
DC is unable to give an opinion at this time, man. We're gonna have a doctor in your area next week. We'll learn with that. you snoring? Something like $5. Give me a hell right here.
Oh, honey, I'm just glad you're alive. It's because you won't take a rest. Maybe I am too hard on you. You don't have to make up that test for next week. You could even stay in bed and work on your applications.
Some guy was selling pads on the back of his truck near the school. And he wasn't busy as a clothing entrepreneur. He did day labor in a cornfield out of Blue Lake. It was the same truck with all choppers. Spilled pesticide on the pants. Was too lazy to clean them up. The real question is, are you still here? Aren't you out there making a joyful mother? Why would I do that? No reason at all. I don't care about her. Or her son.
Oh, Dr. House. The CDC called. Again.
Oops. That's nice.
Oh, they're the arrogant jerks that saved your life.
That's not bad, Harry.
This is a really nice moment.
That sounds good.
Look, I talked to him myself. Be here.
Right.
You're the one who said that the song could use a horn part, so I got the best. John Henry.
You think I'm stupid?
Of course I do. That's not the point. Go be.
Take a left up there.
South Street. I canceled this gig. You said you didn't want to join sessions for a while.
Wow. Call the Island Castle.
Are you up to it?
Let's find out.
You lied to me, John Henry's never gonna show up.
Will you stop?
It's been like 2 hours.
And we will keep waiting. I mean, you've heard this guy play and you know what he does. So can you just shut up, Tommy? Oh my God.
Am I late?
You need to hear it again?
Nope, I get it. Let's travel in. See what we get. Let's go.
John Henry Giles, your fan of his music?
He's a musician. That paralysis thing. Guy can't walk for 2 years. Nobody knows why. It seems mildly interesting.
Forget his paralysis.
Sound like to the rest of his bowling team.
As far as this hospital is concerned, this is a simple case of low-grade pneumonia. Or
That not walking thing. That could turn into something serious.
Marty Hamilton is his primary physician out in California. He's dealing with paralysis.
Know all about it. Multiple treatments, multiple surgeries, making real progress. Fixed everything but the legs.
Dr. Hamilton already called and asked for your team. By team, I don't mean you.
Like I always say, there's no I in team. There's a me, though. I can jumble it up.
Foreman did his residency with Hamilton.
I know. I accidentally glanced at his resume before I hired him.
He wants someone he can trust.
He's looking for his parole officer.
Someone who will stick to the pneumonia. John Henry's on an experimental protocol for paralysis.
I respect that. I'm not gonna get this right.
It's Foreman's case.
It's pneumonia. You can handle it. Guy's already paralyzed. How badly can he screw it up?
So, what are his stats?
Staying in the 90s on the nasal cannula.
Copy on this screen.
Almost none. He seems to be stabilized.
Dr. House, is anything back from Michael?
Yeah. You gonna fire me?
You can make up for it by watching more.
Oh, this is funny.
Let's keep him on the broad spectrum antibiotics. And since he's displaying septic physiology, draw blood for adrenal and thyroid function. How about the paralysis? We're sticking to the pneumonia.
You certainly are a boss. Like a wet tongue sticks with dry ice.
Paralysis has already been diagnosed by Dr. Hunt. It's ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease. It's a ugly diagnosis. They make movies about it. No tests, no treatment. It's a disease of exclusion because Hamilton has excluded everything else. I haven't. What else could it be?
Guillain-Barré, which would be reversed.
Excellent. No. Progression of the paralysis would be symmetrical. Guess what?
Transverse myelitis.
Hamilton tested for it negative, and he was negative for masses and AV
Antibodies could be attacking the nerve. Small defocal motor neuron.
Uncommon, but it fits. It's also treatable. Hamilton tried putting the guy on IVIG. No, because the MRI showed us doing an MRI of our own. Guys, it's my case. ALS fits. It even predicts the pneumonia. Paralysis is progressive. It's a death sentence. Doesn't make it wrong.
So you think the way this stuff is connected to my ALS?
It makes sense. Well, Dr. Hamilton.
What's going on, everybody?
This treatment obviously isn't.
Playing smog.
You think I'm gonna die here? You think I get to go back home first?
An MRI would give us a better idea.
Mark, come on. Pneumonia.
Dr. House thinks we should test on it.
Yeah, I heard about it. Obsessive some bitch.
That's him.
So who do you think is right? One of them says ALS. The other one says not ALS. You gotta pick one, son.
Everything points to ALS.
And no MRI. And I want one of them papers to say, I don't want nothing done if something go bad.
What do you know? It's the jab too. Not rush.
It's been 2 years, I ain't rushing. I'm son. Now, my arm still works.
He signed a deal. key rhymes with dinner.
He signed a deal.
Oh, that makes more sense. You tell him it might not be ALS?
No.
No wonder he signed it.
Who wouldn't? I started him on heavy steroids and so
Great. If it was my case, I'd be adding a little IVIG to the mix.
wasn't the moment.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
He doesn't want anything now. No treatment.
DNR means do not resuscitate, not do not treat. You do nothing. Doesn't matter which one of us is right. Hang on to that DNR. Its signature could be worth a lot of money real soon.
This is Dr. Foreman. What's the job status? Okay, increase the steroids to 100 milligrams every 12 hours. Start him on IVIG. Yeah, I'm sure. 1 gram per kilo.
My nature isn't what it used to be. The little man has lost some balance in this. Mr. Cranky, have himself some fun this weekend. You're talking about your penis and the third person. And 2 people. Separate vacations. That'd be a drag for one of you. I don't think you need pills. You have a conflict of medications. You need to up your insulin to chocolate chip ice cream levels. Insulin? Yeah. It's the stuff you take for the diabetes that you forgot to tell the nurse about. Your hands. No hair. Which means nerve damage. Your shoes look about 2 sizes too small, which means you've lost sensation in your feet. And there's your pants. My pants tell you I have diabetes? No, until intermediate. Powdered sugar on the right hand leg. Based on 2 napkins in your pocket. I'm willing to bet it's not your first donut of the day. You can get pills. Sure, why not? You have heart disease from ignoring the diabetes that cure people. Otherwise, you 2 have a fun weekend.
Put 2 steps and drop in.
Breath sounds?
Junkie?
Mucus plug?
No, it's obviously sludging from the IVIG. Blood can't get through his lungs.
Start heparin. 5 hours pieces IV
Hey,
fluid.
you weren't lost long enough for it to work. We've got some fight in the stack. We can't. It's DNR. What?
Someone likes music.
Oh, yeah.
The stats are in the 70s. How long ago?
10 minutes.
Why aren't you
The
doing it?
IVIG put him in respiratory care.
Come on, the IVIG.
We did this.
So undo it. Chase? It's too late. We killed him. Nobody killed him. He's not dead. Chase intubated.
He's staying though.
What are you doing? You can't do this. Back. You can't do this. Back. He had a bad reaction to some medicine he gave me.
What did you just do? He saved his life.
Stable on the ventilator. Oxygen 90 well.
The IVIG made it worse, which means multifocal motor neuropathy is a bad diagnosis. What's really wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Everyone knows what's wrong with me. What's wrong with you is more interesting.
You tuned him and you didn't want to be tuned. He has a legal paper saying just that.
Intubate or not to intubate? That is the big ethical question. Actually, I was hoping we could avoid it. Maybe just practice some medicine. There's no question.
It's the patient's decision.
If the patient is confident to make it, his thyroid numbers aren't making him sad. God, you don't believe that.
His thyroid levels were low.
You're not gonna let him die because you screwed up.
Technically, your case, you screwed up. Is that what this is about? Looking bad in front of your old boss?
You assaulted that man.
Fine, I'll never do it again.
Yes, you will.
All the more reason this debate is pointless.
Lungs or worse.
Any theories? Oh, I'm sure he just went through the boys' room. Come on, people.
Vasculars?
Luckily, they both lungs.
It could be liver's granulomatosis. Dr. House?
Cuddy's again. Blood evidence, so thoughtful.
Sorry.
Derek, ice reports of weakness in both the lungs and the spine.
It's not great. It's better than ALS. This is treatable.
It's a restraining order. You're not to come within 50 feet of John Henry Giles, and they've asked the DA to file criminal charges for battery.
Karen, test the blood for C anchor.
These are criminal charges. They're not going to let you take blood to make more tests.
He has blood left in the lab. Just add on to C anchor. Foreman still got you doing bronchoscopic suctioning for pneumonia
Every 4 hours.
Yo, I just was having a good day. Then I just found out people can see your drive. What? Since when could people see your drive? TikTok, why'd you update it?
Nice having a quarter.
Look, she said, yo, I just was.
Here with me. Thank you so much.
Dr. Cuddy! You caged me.
Why be yelling?
His bed is behind that wall. The plaintiff's. I can't, how many closer?
Right over the clinic. Very cute.
You can get the lecture over with, because I gotta... Actually, I've got nothing. Take your time.
Need a lawyer?
You don't have a problem with what I do.
When I hired you, I knew you were. I will continue to try and stop you from doing the same thing. But once they're done, trying to convince an insane person not to do insane things is in itself insane. So when I hired you, I also set aside $50,000 a year for legal expenses. So far, you've come in under budget.
Great. Any chance you could rerun some tests?
Dr. Foreman called Dr. Hamilton. He's flying into LA.
You can talk to him.
Dr. Hamilton is flying in as a friend of John Henry's. Look.
Yeah. Lawyer.
Your Honor, on behalf of Gregory House, we have convened an emergency session of this court to bring a motion requesting that John Henry Giles remain on life support.
Mr. House faces criminal charges for battery against John Henry Giles. You beat up a guy in a wheelchair?
Dr. House is alleged to have forced a tube down Mr. Giles' throat against his will.
The medical tube saved his life.
Dr. House, please let your attorney speak for you.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was way out of line.
So, your client forced the patient into this position, and now he wants to force the patient to stay there.
Without the tube, there's a high likelihood that Mr. Giles will die.
My patient knows that. He had a DNR. That's why your client is facing criminal trial.
Exactly. And Mr. Giles' death will violate my client's Sixth Amendment right.
He's right to face
Your Honor, in Commonwealth of Pennsylvania v. Wilson, the 3rd District ruled that a defendant may not use that status to...
Why are you doing this? I'm gonna keep you out of jail. Even if you win, the restraining order, battery charge, the boys, what have you gained? Time. To diagnose him, take him your inherit. Some doctors have the Messiah complex. They need to save the world. You got the Rubik's complex. You need to solve the puzzle. Are you done? Yeah, you are from System 1980's pads. Try to listen to this. That DNR may not be valid. The patient was suffering from depression brought on by a The DNR order was witnessed by Dr. Hoskins on staff, but Dr. Foreman.
My staff are idiots. I'm sure you know what it's like, Your Honor. See, now.
The validity of the DNR is questionable. Dr. House should have the opportunity to make environmental trial.
And this poor guy has got to stay on life support until we can schedule it. I will hold you in contempt if you don't sit down.
I have a medical issue.
As it pertains to this case, your attorney just...
Do you have any history of heart disease in your family?
Your Honor.
Your fingers, they show signs of clubbing, which indicates a heart problem. Remember Bart Giamatti? Same thing. Dropped dead one day. Please see your doctor.
He's admitted this isn't relevant. Can we get back to the motion?
Of course, I'm sorry.
Your Honor.
Congratulations.
Impressive legal argument.
I watched Matt last night.
No work. I didn't notice any clubbing on the judge's fingers.
Did I?
So the family history thing,
Every family has some history of heart disease.
and mental illness.
Biopsy only shows inflammation.
Starting on cytoxan.
Diagnosing regulars based on little information?
Well, unfortunately, I think we've exhausted all the tests we can do in our capacity as the doctors that he is the one doing tests on.
But you don't.
We'll know him right if he starts walking.
Can't do any more tests, but you want me to treat him?
Medicines in the pharmacy, patients immobilized in the ICU. Sounds like a simple geography problem.
Are you asking us to jeopardize our medical licenses for this treatment?
Can I help you?
I'm Dr. House.
Right. I'm already home. John Henry's done. We should come. Appreciate any list of medications I need now.
I've started him on cytoxan.
Wingers, right? Look. I checked you. You know? I know you're a good doctor. I also appreciate that I'm a good doctor too.
Why?
Wingers is one of the first things I looked for. The biopsy and the blood tests were negative, just like yours.
There's an error rate, Marty.
And there's a time to let go. I wouldn't take him off the ventilator, and John Henry's going to die. He's accepted that.
Dr. Hamilton. Listen, Dr. Hamilton, I'm sorry. I should never put your patient behind
It's
this.
not your fault.
No, it's mine. Eric.
That's not what I said. Everybody asked about you out there. How's the old place doing?
Oh, this is wonderful. But before you guys break out the oil, I should point out that you can't plug a corridor.
Used to.
I have the right to face my accuser.
No one's accusing you. All the charges have been dropped.
He doesn't have to die.
It's not Wegmans.
It's Wingers. His lungs won't be able to handle it. As soon as they pull that plug, he'll die.
That's why they call it pulling the plug.
That's right. It's holding his own.
He's still breathing.
It's not nightmares. Again.
He's stable, but one of his arms is now paralyzed.
The real question is, why is he still alive? Do you think he's just being stubborn?
He's alive because you were wrong. Snap weapons.
Yeah. He's been doing that a lot lately. People keep living because of my mistakes.
Progression to paralysis pretty much confirmed Hamilton was right. It's ALS.
Assuming this is a progression of his paralysis. He can't move his arm. Yes, his arm is paralyzed. Yes, his legs are paralyzed. Why is everyone so gung-ho to connect those two conditions?
Morning, zombie. I was just saying to get off for a few minutes.
He's not our patient.
Nope.
You ever played Valheim?
Cancer common. The activity causes.
Not interested in why. He's gonna end up with a brain check for an embolic stroke.
He doesn't want you treating him.
He dropped the court order.
Yeah, and that girl dropped the charges against Kobe. Doesn't mean you should call her and see if she's free to get Sunday.
Good point, but I can go within 50 feet of him.
Get out of here.
Sure, that makes sense. Thank you for saving your life. In fairness to your side, you're also dying because of these.
You know I didn't want to be saved.
That's what's interesting. Thyroid was low, but not enough to cause depression.
So you came in to tell me that even if I can't walk, I can still hear the birds sing, enjoy a rainbow, and feel the sunshine on my face.
Those things are fun. Okay, life sucks. Your life sucks more than most. It's not as bad as some, which is depressing all by itself. Do me a favor. Just let me find out what's wrong with you. And if you just want to kill yourself, I'll give you a hand. Does that sound fair?
Yeah, sure. I'll stick around and indulge your obsession. I told her I lost my air. The session the other night with those kids, that was a test to see if I could still play. I can't.
And that's all you are. Musician.
I got one thing. Same as you.
Look. Apparently you know me better than I know you.
I know that level. I know the empty ring finger. And that obsessive nature of yours, that's a big secret. You don't risk jail in your career to save somebody who doesn't want to be saved unless you got something, anything, one thing. The reason normal people got wives and kids, hobbies, whatever, is because they ain't got that one thing that hits them that hard and that true. I got music, you got this. The thing you think about all the time, the thing that keeps you solid, yeah, makes us great, makes us the best. All we miss out on is everything else. No woman waiting home after work with the drink and the kiss. That ain't gonna happen for us.
God made microwaves.
Yeah. When it's over. It's over. What are you doing?
It's not over for me. Either you're gonna call the cops again, or doing this. Now you can do it just as easily inside an MRI machine.
Under that delay.
I'm doing the Dana lectures again this year. Wow. It's quite an honor. It's all political.
Be modest, you've earned it.
I got lucky on a couple of studies I was doing. It all sells tickets. Remember last year's lecture thing?
I remember the cigar bar afterwards.
No reason to attend the thing. Cigars were cool. You enjoy working with Dr. House?
Not the word I'd use.
We work too hard not to enjoy ourselves, right? You see anybody?
Kinda sort of.
Serious?
I don't know, could be.
You think she'd enjoy LA?
Hamilton offered me a job.
You didn't take it?
I haven't decided.
You have the most prestigious fellowship.
It's a partnership. 3 times the money, car allowance, moving expense, pension plan, the chance to work for a guy who gives a crap what other people think.
So why do you just tell me that?
I made a commitment here.
I'll split you out of it in a heartbeat.
Or it wouldn't, just to jerk me around. Would you guys have taken the job? You have any money.
Not like you. I don't hate House.
You guys really don't have a problem with him, with what he did?
He knows that you disagree with his choice.
Choice? Chase, it's not apples and oranges. It's right and wrong. And he does it like he doesn't care. And he assaults the guy and moves on to the next differential diagnosis like it's
What
not.
from him? More hand-wringing, more torment, going to cry himself to sleep at night?
Yeah! Yeah, I want some clue that he knows it's a big deal. That it scares him, that it matters. Oh, it's not.
It was a stroke.
Hold on, camera.
House called it. The ambulance are unrelated.
You make enough calls, one of them is bad. Yeah, he's just a lucky young. Listen. I just think it wouldn't hurt him to learn a little humility.
So what's the verdict?
Embolus. The arm problem's caused by a clot.
There's a good chance we can still bust the clock with TPA.
Do it. See what happens to his arm.
We found a blood clot in your brain. We'd like to start you on heparin. It's a blood thinner.
What's the side effect?
The lungs are kind of chewed up from the wound. Good chance of diffusion.
Bleeding?
Into his lungs.
It's our best chance to get you back to your sleep.
I don't need my arm without my air.
The damage would likely be minimal.
No.
Let's go.
Well, we could do an embolectomy. Basically, go in and pull the clot out.
You say no to drugs and you're recommending brain surgery?
Bypasses the risk to the lungs.
It'll either help your arm or
It'll kill me.
help you. It's win-win.
Okay.
Set up the procedure for today.
In your carotid artery. This is going to take us all the way up into your brain.
You alright?
Yes.
The sludge is blocking the blood flow to the part of the brain that controls your arm. Well done. You still okay?
I don't know, I guess it's just with Dr. Hamilton here, I notice a difference in styles.
His style involves humility. Another difference in our styles. I don't care much for apologies. You can go.
I didn't know you were standing there when I said it, okay? It was completely rude.
Do you mean genuine humility? You know, with all the self-doubt, self-questioning, or Hamilton's polite, patronizing, aw shucks humor.
You both have some.
Thank you. And humility is an important quality, especially if you're wrong a lot.
You've been wrong every step of the way.
Congratulations, Greg.
Why?
John woke up. He can use his arm.
Now look, I know we've had our differences,
But I think when a person does something well, they'll be recognized.
Phone works. Next time you want to make me feel all warm and fuzzy, leave a message.
Don't get me wrong. I want to come with joy.
What?
Just touch my leg.
What are you going to charge me with assault again?
I felt it.
Yeah, it's feeling all the way up to the calf. This is the way medicine evolved. Patients sometimes get better.
You have no idea why, unless you give a reasonable opinion. Anybody knows if there's a full moon?
So you just spontaneously got better?
I'm saying let's rule out the lunar god and go from there.
Something he's on is working.
The enzyme replacement protocols work. Reversing the ALS.
the timing doesn't seem suspicious.
Do you think Dr. House will see it that way? Figure it's his medication doing the job.
I'm sure he will. It's one of ours.
How do we figure out which drugs are we trying?
Easy. Stop all of it.
One of those drugs is helping.
The rest. Steroids, antibiotics, anti-inflammatories, they're toxic. We want all of them.
He'll walk again.
Yeah, to his own cue.
But if we stop everything, we get worse.
True. We'll add our medications back one at a time. He gets better, and we'll have our answer.
And if he doesn't get better?
Then we're in trouble. Not as much as he is. I suppose that's your point.
I assume you want me to convince Hamilton to start his treatments too.
Don't care.
You know at least 5 of the medications are part of his protocol.
His stuff is helping the guy who be playing tennis months ago. It's our round of treatment that's helping.
Right. So that's what you'll stop.
So your philosophy is, if they don't want treatment, they get it shoved down their throat. But if it might cure their paralysis, whoa, better slow down.
Yeah.
Try
My
that.
old philosophy used to be live and let live. When I'm taking this needlepoint class, they gave us these really big pillows.
What's your philosophy on employee relations?
That's a very tiny pillow.
Great. Sounds like you know what you're doing.
Right.
Can I work?
Can't wait for the commercial. Marty. Say hi to my friend Ginny.
Pleasure.
Diagnostic trial.
Seriously, commercials in about 5 minutes.
It's a dangerous game.
Only for watching in the bathtub.
I need to know exactly what medications you were giving to him.
Forget it. The informant tells you what John Henry used to be on.
You're gonna fire him?
Nope. Make him live out every day of his 2-year contract.
Foreman has to leave.
Not yet.
But how do you know I made him?
Polite twit. You're not an idiot.
I need to know what medications you've taken him off of.
Wait a second. You're not an idiot. You need to know what medications I've stopped. Because he's getting worse. Right now, you still work for me. Come on. I'm feeling a wiggling. Bad news is John Henry's back where he started. Good news is Hamilton looks bad.
Yeah, it's not whether you win or lose, it's whether the other guy loses.
Wasn't the first thing we put him on?
Steroids for the pneumonia.
We'll put him back on and give him 24 hours, see what happens.
His lungs aren't great. It might cause another respiratory collapse.
Sure hope not. Much like that lawyer. And get an MRI.
You already got one, and an
Well,
MRI.
obviously something is different now. Do it again. Chase take care of the scan. Cameron put him on the steroids. We should probably talk, huh?
Thing counts.
What levels?
T9 through the quarter of quine, same as last time. You really think House would let Foreman out of his contract?
He has to. He doesn't need to inform and he needs him. House can't handle that. Oh my god.
I checked him out. He's a great doctor. I think he's better than I am.
It's about your ego.
Answer the question. I'm gonna
change how I think about myself. Might affect my opinion of you, but that shouldn't affect your opinion of yourself. I'm getting confused. If you think he's a better doctor than I am, you should take the job. Otherwise, you should get him to buy you 2 or 3 more nostalgic lunches and politely decline.
It's that simple. I should just ignore the mockery and abuse.
Oh, how do I abuse you?
How do you not?
If I make a mistake, I hold you accountable. So what?
Dr. Hamilton forgives. He's capable of moving on.
That is not what he does.
I screwed up his case. He told
He
me.
never said you were forgiven. I was there. He said it wasn't your fault.
So?
So it was. You took a chance. You did something great. You were wrong. But it was still great. You should feel great that it was great. You should feel like crap that it was wrong. That's the difference between him and me. He thinks you do your job, what will be will be. I think that what I do and what you do matters. He sleeps better at night. He should.
Anterior venous malformation.
Intradural, compressing his spine.
Losing his paralysis.
How could Hamilton have missed an AVM?
He missed it too. Because it wasn't there before.
So you just grew overnight.
It was on the spine. It wasn't on the MRI. Same anatomic location.
It's not there.
What is there?
Nothing.
Or something that looks like that thing.
Background. Static.
Scar tissue? Inflammation? It's inflammation. The steroids would have shrunk it down.
Revealing the AVM. Which has always been there, hiding behind its own swelling. You remove that, you walk again.
Dr. House. Corey's meeting me outside with a limo. I'm being discharged.
$50 is every beach you curb.
Thanks for sticking with the case.
Anything else? Much more easily amused when you can walk.
How bizarre. I'm guessing that you weren't exactly Mr. Sunshine even before your leg got messed up. I want you to have this. You can sell it if you want to, just promise me you won't play. How many of those pills you taking?
I'm in pain.
Aren't we all? So, where do you buy these things? You have cane stores?
I think you'll be jogging before we meet second. See you tomorrow, Eric.
That's some bad hat, Harry.
Hi. Sounds like a good party.
$20.
Okay, no problem. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't foresee. I'm sorry. I guess I must have forgotten to go to the machine.
Yeah, and brush your teeth. Maybe you don't have 2 cents.
I can get it from my friend who's inside. He can give it to me and then I'll bring it back out to you. Yes, I do. James, he's blonde and he's really friendly and he's a big talker. I need to see him. James? James? James?
Hi.
Do you know where James is?
Oh, yeah. He's around here.
Great. Now we're gonna go to the hospital.
Homeless, admitted 24 hours ago with a suspected drug overdose. Her tox screen's clean, but she's still delusional.
Homeless usually means crazy. No money. Cuddy's not gonna
We're a
be
teaching hospital. No ID. Doesn't even seem to know her name. I got called in because of some lesions on her arm.
Homeless always means no roof. At least there's too much sun.
The lesions were not cancerous, but I noticed a twitch. Her wrist.
Feel that?
Sure. Human.
Put your fist around my fingers as tight as you can. Squeeze.
Ew.
Raise your arms above your head. She sees me.
What's the matter, man?
She doesn't want to be discharged. She's manipulating me.
It's real. Check a finger stick.
Blood sugar's 38.
WD-50, IV push stat. Fake low blood sugar. Now that's acting.
The blood sugar was real. She's probably diabetic. OD'd on her own insulin. You're 2032. You ever offense on you? Look, Seizure buys her a place to sleep while the nice doctors run their tests. Maybe a few free meals. $20 says he's insulin. Oh. Put this back, please.
What about the twitch?
Her arm moved.
Why fake a twitch? In case the seizure was too sudden? A twitch could indicate a tumor, which could indicate...
I need to see a neurologist, which is why you called me. Keep an eye on her till 2 p.m. Watch your blood sugar. Give her a nice hot lunch. Then discharge her.
He's wrong.
Foreman is wrong. The neurologist is wrong. I'm not a neurologist.
He took one look at her and figured it was a scam.
So you figure he's not being objective.
House. The woman had a twitch. She had a seizure.
Well, the Foreman saw.
He just wanted her out the door.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Back up there, big fella. Foreman's the guy you want to take a swing at.
I just want her to get some medical attention.
That's not even close to being true. It's something else. Something personal. Give me the file. Looks like this will be fun.
The twitch could be a mini seizure unrelated to the diabetes.
Brain tumor?
Glad you could join us, Eric. What's the differential for a twitch in the wrist?
The patient's a 30-ish Jane Doe. I thought I just discharged her.
Well, she's my patient. No harm in a second opinion.
A blow to the head, a subdural hematoma.
The file is cranial trauma.
Twitch could indicate a brain tumor.
What about a dozen other things? It's 2 things homeless people could have. Getting sick and running scams. If you're so worried about it being a brain tumor, get her an MRI. When she's clear on that, then you can bounce around.
Well, you've got her all figured out.
No, more homeless people than you have.
Yes, you've got that going for you. How could I have doubted your medical?
The big question. We're missing it. All of it.
Oh, jeez.
Who is she?
Okay, why are we on this case? Just because Wilson asked?
A better reason?
Most people would. You do.
The only thing we know for sure about Jane Doe is their name isn't Jane Doe, which means no medical history. Allergies, medication, previous diagnoses, treatment. You have no baseline, no context for medical treatment.
It's just like pencil.
Vomit. Still moist. What do you think? A couple of days old?
Oh. Trying to make me help?
Yeah. Here's the big finish. Salty. Chemical imbalance.
Low magnesium could cause a twitch.
Or high calcium. Or it's a coincidence. The point is, we don't know anything.
So do the MRI.
Find the MRI and wait. Hang a banana bag, give her 24 hours to correct the electrolyte imbalance. We'll take it from there.
Great. Thanks.
Okay. Even if she's not faking, what's so fascinating about this case?
Well, how much you don't want me to take it. It's pretty fascinating.
Nice likeness of Dr. Foreman. In fact, he's never looked better.
He doesn't like me. I can tell.
It's okay. He doesn't like me either. Who's James?
Ow!
When did you get
Ow!
Push. She bit me.
Good news is she's negative for HIV and Hep C.
Yeah? I'm getting a tetanus shot. She's getting an MRI.
It's 2-day wait for non-emergency MRI.
She's getting an MRI. Then she's out of here.
Well, Dr. Terhart specifically said I'd have the MRI at 10. It's almost 11. And I haven't even had the pre-test yet. Sorry, we're a little backed up.
Excuse me. You're Dr. Terhart's 10 o'clock.
I'm Angela Ridley. I'm meeting my decorator at 11:30. She's coming all the way from New York. Dr. Terhart promised I'd be home in time.
Of course.
just about prepped for her MRI? This is Whitney. You tried to steal someone else's test.
Dr. Turhark is a plastic surgeon. The woman was getting a 6-month checkup on chin implants.
I can't believe you authorized this.
Really? Sounds exactly like something I do.
She didn't have an MRI. The CT scan shows she has a surgical pin in her arm. The MRI magnet would have ripped it out of her body. You like the Alien movies? With no medical history. What were you thinking?
We'll surgically remove the pin, then do the MRI. Does it sound good?
She has an electrolyte.
Dr. Foreman, a neurologist, believes this woman has a brain tumor.
Actually,
Never apologize for a medical opinion. He's right, we don't do this test. The patient dies. Now, I realize that you have a specialty of your own. Does yours have anything to do with the brain? His does.
Nothing more until you find out who she is.
how are you supposed to?
He knows more homeless people than any of us. Go check out the hood, dog.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of faces around here, but I don't think I know them. Hey, I like that, Jack? Yeah. It's all coming to me now. I know where she keeps her stuff. Just that. I thought the lining would be thicker.